Shalom, shalom, Most High Christ bless. My name is Selah. Today I have a makeup tutorial recorded for you sisters. So as you'll see towards the end of this video, this makeup look is fit to be worn out for the day with sisters, maybe out to eat, or anything else along those lines. So I've just done my eyebrows with an eyebrow pomade. Here I'm just taking a brown shadow to set that in place. So next I'm using some concealer on the bottom of my eyebrows. This is going to, number one, highlight your brow bone, as well as make your eyebrows appear more defined. So one mistake I've seen a lot of people make when it comes to applying the concealer around the top of your eyebrows is actually choosing a shade that's too light for their complexion. So when you do that, you'll create what a lot of people refer to as a halo brow. It just doesn't look very natural, and it definitely stands out. In order to avoid doing that, you should pick a shade that matches your foundation, or you can just do what I demonstrated and use the foundation itself. Here I'm just dipping into a shade that resembles almost like a burnt orange, and I'll be sweeping that across my whole eyelid. A little tip when it comes to blending out eyeshadow is having a clean separate brush on hand so that you can use it and blend out those edges. Right here I am applying this deep purple shade, which actually appears as a brown on camera. I'll just be focusing that towards the outer portion of my crease. Once again, I'm grabbing the other eyeshadow brush to help me buff out those edges, just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines left over at the end. Next, I'm taking another purple eyeshadow, which is a little bit darker than the first one. This is going to help intensify the look a bit more. Next, I'm using some concealer from earlier and applying that straight onto the inner portion of my eyelid. So make sure to avoid getting it on your eyelashes. But now you want to keep your face forward while trying to look up toward the ceiling. This is going to give you a good guideline so that you can use a brush to carve out the rest. This is what you would call a half-cut crease. Now I'm taking a gold eyeshadow and applying that right on top of where we just applied the concealer. I'm picking up some more of that first shade of purple I used and reapplying it into my outer crease. making sure to buff it into the gold so it looks nice and blended. Here I'm taking a black eyeliner and applying a thin line right at the base of my eyelashes. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and it was actually my first time using it, and I just wanted to say that I absolutely loved it. So now I'll be taking some concealer and applying that to my chin, forehead, and my under eyes. Here you can see that I'm applying some contour to my cheeks as well as my forehead. Please keep in mind to always blend this out or it will give you a really unnatural look. I can assure you that this next device is not as scary as it looks. As long as I can remember, I have always used an eyelash curler before applying mascara. It definitely helps to keep the curl lasting longer. So next is mascara. It's funny because the literal translation of mascara in Spanish actually means more face. So I have to apologize for all these dust bunnies flying around everywhere and some bad lighting at times, but just bear with me. So next I'm taking this brown shade, almost like a mauve lip liner to outline the outside of my lips. Now I'm swiping on some of this nude pink lipstick, making sure to blend that into the lip liner that I applied previously. Now I'll be applying some highlighter to the high points of my face, which are my cheekbones, my nose, and my forehead. Yay! Last step is setting spray. I totally forgot that with this specific one it has some SPF in it. Totally opened my eye right here and burned my eyeball. So this is the complete look. I hope you guys enjoyed the process or maybe learned something new. Most High in Christ bless you.